Hello and welcome to this Stadia Source quick impressions of Crayta. I've been given access to Crayta over the last couple of days, so I'm just going to give you a wee quick run through on what I have been doing. So let's get this out from the way first of all. Crayta has the potential to become Stadia's game like Roblox. It is wonderful what they've actually done with a lot of this here, and there's just so much potential, and it could become quite essential for Stadia players going forward here. At this time, this is not a review, this is just an impressions of this, and if you're a pro subscriber at this time, you have to pick this up as soon as it comes live on Wednesday. So here we go here. This is my wee character I've made. As you can see, he's quite spectacular looking. Crayta at this moment in time is not going to appeal to the mainstream audience, in my opinion, and it's going to, because it's like, it's more about creating games at this moment in time and I'm playing them, because as you can see here, these are the games which have come with the system here, and they're quite fun. However, there's none which actually go, oh my god, this is amazing, I want to play this now. There's just no killer game there. However, this is only early days, so when more people get onto it, they will actually there'll be more people making games. I have made my own wee game here, which is the biggest load of pants, but I won't go into it here just to show you here. So what is Crayta? It's basically a game development tool for games to play. What it isn't, it is not a game which has an engine on top of it. That may sound completely the same, and the semantics may be different in it, but there's no game here for you to play from the outset. A big game like, for example, in Fortnite, you have the main Fortnite game, but then people actually build games onto the side of that. This is the other way around. People are using this as a game development tool, or this is the way it feels at this moment. It's a game development tool with games as a side product of it. So basically, if you're going to create games, actually we'll go in and edit my amazing game here. There's two different ways to do it. You can either do it the basic way, and I would recommend that people use the basic way to start off with rather than in the advanced mode. Basically the basic way, just have to go for that sort of thing. Basically the basic way is you use your controller, and there's no hard coding, so I'm going to use the basic here. So what I'll do is I'll open up the asset library here, and then I can choose I want to make this hedge here, and what I can do here is I can just start bugging down the hedges here, or you can do it different ways where you can where's this here, grow it so the hedges actually appear and all that sort of carry on. So yeah, it is really easy to get a game going from the start. And if you go into the keyboard and you have to use a keyboard and mouse, that puts you in the advanced mode where you can actually edit the code. Creating the game is an interesting experience, and anybody can create a game. Literally, you can just use one of the pre-made examples there and do some editing, and that's it. Boom, you have made a game. It's really that simple. However, it's not like Mario Maker where you can just plug things down and away you go. Some of these need actually to be edited. For example, this here, where's the edit here? Again, I'm just playing with the controller. It's just a bit easier for me when I'm recording this. When I made this, see, I had it, yeah, that damage was enabled in this, so if I actually played this, it was actually destroying the scenery. You actually have to edit things, so you have to be careful and it is not like Mario Maker where you can just build a game and you can just forget about it. This actually requires a bit more thought in it. It's more like you've actually got like a full engine to like a Unity or an Unreal rather than just a pure game making sort of thing like a Mario Maker, or it's a bit more advanced than Dreams as well. What I would recommend if you are going to make a game is to actually follow the masterclass about creating it in basic mode, because that will teach you, as it says, doing it in with the basics, so you don't have to worry about the coding or anything. You can just get the fundamentals done before you go on to more. We'll just go into one of these games here. We'll go into this plot hunt here just to see if anybody's about. The games which are included here, as you've seen, there is not that many at the moment, are fun, but there's nothing really outstanding. You have to go, oh my god, this is brilliant. There is one game I would recommend that you check out, and that's by Marchief. He has had access to that's Cloud Gaming Extreme, and he's actually put a decent game put together. Don't go to my game, because my game is absolute pants. So with that, as more people come onto the system here, this should increase Crayta's appeal, and on all these multiplayer games should start expanding out there. There is a slight issue. Most of the games which are getting made or have been created are multiplayer focused. There's no actual like a lot of single player games, so that is just something to keep an eye on going forward here, because as more games come on, less multiplayer lobby or less people can play, because they're playing all the different sort of things. To increase the number of games, Crayta has launched a number of competitions to pick these up. Yeah, I have played this, believe it or not. They have done a lot of competitions to actually try and get people out there to play some of these games or make some games to increase stuff, and hopefully we will see the fruits of that. There is one open called the Crayta Prize Fund, where the most popular games each month will get a fairly significant amount of money, and there has also been created a Black Creators Prize Fund. It's for Black creators to actually get mentoring and encourage the creators to go out there and start making the games. Crayta is the first game to come with state share, so it's what I would call like a semi-state shares. It's where you can actually share multiplayer lobbies and give links out to your code, or to your code out to where your game is. So it is worth checking that out. It's nothing big or groundbreaking at the moment, but it makes what we had available before a bit more manageable, because you can actually link people to your multiplayer lobby. The one additional thing is you can actually link to your game, and you can also kill the instance, so the code you gave out will no longer work. Crayta has so much potential, but at this moment in time it is just potential. It is going to be reliant on people actually making the game, so we might not see a truly great Crayta game for a number of weeks, months, or even a year. A game which will pull people in and play Crayta non-stop. There is an issue going forward as well for me, and that is the price of Crayta. At this moment in time, if it's not on Pro, if and when it drops from Pro, it's going to be, the cheapest version of it is going to be £30, $40 or €35, and that is just for the basic version, and I think that's going to be a problem going forward. It's just, Roblox is free, Fortnite's free, and this one you're putting the barrier up there for £30, $40, so this could cause the population to subside if and when it drops from Pro. We have no idea when that will happen. what I'll end is the Crayta team have poured their heart and soul into this game, and you can actually see it. There's so many good wee touches. You can see them on their streams and everything. They love this game, and the game does have so much potential. They are extremely responsive for any requests for help that you have, and what they have created in Crayta could really be transformational going forward. They have basically put a game engine in the cloud, so that lowers the cost for people to get involved in game making going forward. It could become a massive tool for people using forward, and open up doors for people who have never ever had the possibility to create games, because it is there and it works on the lowest common device there is. You can, the cheapest of laptop, you will be able to create a more fully functional game that you can on other services. This game has potential, but at this moment in time there is not a big killer app on it to get you to go. If you want to go and make games, it's going to be an amazing tool for that. If you're just looking to play games, at this moment in time there's no games out there which are going to be loads and loads of fun to actually you'll be playing over and over again. The games I would recommend here is from what's here is Super Doom Wall, and that's a zombie tag, a good crack. But please bear in mind, when you pick up Crayta here on Wednesday, if you're getting it as a pro game or if you're going to pay for it, keep your expectations slightly lower. A lot of us, including myself, thought this was going to be a killer game for Stadia. It still has the possibility of it, but it is not there yet. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, give us a like, and if you want to subscribe away. So thanks for watching. Bye.